I'm a big boy, I can take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal.
I know Charlamagne guy gonna have some funny shit say out his mouth.
If you gotta say something you may not agree with, doesn't mean I'm mean.
Who's getting that donkey?
That donkey, that don't.
Donkey of the day, right there. The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, October 9th goes to a 74-year-old man named David Lassiter of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Let me tell you something about the age of 74. When you 74, you are absolutely old enough to know better, but you are also old enough to not give a damn. And this 74-year-old OG David Lassiter does not give a damn. When you get to a certain age, your levels of I don't give a F rise higher than your cholesterol. And this is what happened to David Lassiter. See, David went to do his civic duty on Tuesday night, and he went out and voted. Okay, he went to a polling place at a local church, and he lost his wallet there. 74, old, easy to misplace things. I'm 45, and sometimes I look for my phone to make a call while I'm simultaneously on Instagram. And guess what? I only got one phone. So I can understand misplacing your wallet at that age. So he retraced his footsteps, went back to the polling place, and found his wallet. But Grandpa said $100 was missing from his wallet when he found it. $100. Okay, so he called the police, and I guess the police weren't telling him what he wanted to hear, so he decided to take matters in his own hand. Why am I telling you this story? Let's go to ABC 27 for the report, please.
That was the worst.
The worst election day in Sharon Neal's 10 years working as a poll worker at Covenant Community Church. Police say 75-year-old David Lassiter went to vote and left his wallet behind.
And upon him returning to retrieve it, he realized there was $100 missing.
Police say Lassiter left and said he would come back with a gun. They talked to him on the phone.
The officers made attempts to convince Mr. Lassiter it wouldn't be in everyone's best interest if he was to show up at the polling station with a firearm as well as with bad intentions.
Mr. Lassiter seems to think we took the money.
That's
we
right.
were the one that was trying to give him his wallet back. One of the voters took his money.
Police say that seems to be true based on video evidence. And what's definitely true, according to witnesses,
He returned. And he returned to the point where he had his car pulled up to the gate where nobody could get in or nobody could come out.
That's
Mr.
right.
Lassiter appeared to point a handgun at one of the marked police units that was on scene.
they arrested him for making terroristic threats and searched his car.
7 weapons were recovered during
Jesus.
this incident.
He had enough guns in his car to just do a massacre.
Old enough to know better. 74, which is why he's getting the biggest he are. But also old enough to not give a damn. So you get to a certain age, and it's all about the principle. It ain't about the $100, okay? It ain't about the $100. All right, it ain't about the $100. It's about the principle. You get to a certain age and you truly understand the value of money. All right, the same way Kodak Black understands the value of $1, so does this OG. So how dare you steal from a man who's been eligible for free pancakes at IHOP for well over 20 years? All right, that's all this is about, is principle. He's 74. He don't got time to play with folks. So he came back with his 9mm. What's popping, cuz? Do we have a problem here? First thing he saw was an empty police car, so he pointed the pistol at the empty police car. That was just pure anger and frustration. I called y'all to help me, and y'all acted like it was nothing that can be done. So now y'all ops too. Fun fact, though, not only was the police car empty, so was his gun, all right? Police later found the pistol was unloaded, all right? And that Lassiter had a loaded magazine on his waist, though. Now, this is how you know it was just about the principle. David had high emotions, they said, when he came back to the polling place, and he wanted to confront people. You heard what was just said on the news report. He wanted to confront people inside the church. Who got my $100? One of y'all in here got my money, and I'm not leaving until somebody gives it up. Police somehow got him to calm down, and that's when they searched his car and learned this man had so much artillery, so many weapons ready for war, that you would think the U.S. government was funding him. All right, this man had 7 firearms, a .223 rifle, a 12-gauge shotgun, a .38, a .460, and 2 pistols of unknown calibers. That means they might have been so old that officers didn't even know what they can do. Okay, he might have had a hand cannon from the 1300s and a musket. All right, police took his 9 as evidence and put the rest away for safekeeping, and now OG David Lassiter is charged with making terrorist threats, possession of an instrument of crime, and disorderly conduct. And guess what? All misdemeanors. Misdemeanors for who? This man had the same kind of guns as T.I. and only got a misdemeanor? Guess what race he is. Okay.
I've been waiting for this.
Now, Terry, we don't even have to guess. We know what we know this one.
This is an easy one.
Now, Terry Whelan, who was the captain of the Harrisburg Borough of Police, said, I wouldn't want a situation like this to reflect upon other responsible gun owners. I'm a huge proponent of lawful, responsible gun ownership and gun carrying. I don't think that's what this is at all. I agree. But it's still just a misdemeanor. You tell me a nigga alive who can get caught with 7 firearms, threaten to hurt people at a polling place, and get charged with a misdemeanor, no Missy Elliott. I did some research this morning, okay? And by research, I mean Google. And I Googled senior discounts, okay? Senior discount. Amazon Prime was on there, CVS Extra Care, CVS Veterans Advantage, Home Depot, Kohl's, Michael's, even Tanger outlets. But I didn't see nothing about law enforcement. Not one. Okay, so please, let's make this a double donkey and give David Lassiter and the Harrisburg Borough of Police the biggest hee-haw. How you gonna give a man a senior discount? Because he got caught with 7 guns.
I hope you never get pulled over up there, wherever that is.
What?
It's Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That's why where the outlets are. It's Tanger.
Ain't that the
outlets.
Commonwealth state? It's Tanger?
It's Tanger outlets.
I thought it was Tanger. We call it Tanger where I'm from.
No, Tanger outlets.
South Carolina. At least I call it Tanger. I always thought it was Tanger outlet.
We used to go there and
It's Tanger, right?
It's Tanger.
Nick said it's Tanger. Nick Italian. Nick said it's Tanger.
It's Tanger outlets.
Red, you know what I'm talking about? Red don't even know what I'm talking about. Sid, you know what I'm talking about?
Trav. You know them outlets over there, Tanger outlets?
Y'all never heard of that? It's Tanger, man.
We call it Tanger. The Tanger
it's
outlets.
Tanger, man. Who in here know about the Tanger
The
outlets?
Tanger outlets. We used to go to the outlets right before school when we was a kid.
I can't speak.
Look, yo, Charlamagne,
Tanger
you are so...
What?
Who here know about them Tanger outlets? Who here? Who that in there? That's
You about to say I'm
that's
so
V?
old?
Oh no, that's
What
V's
you
sister.
say?
Both of y'all come on in here.
He can't see. You know he can't see.
What do y'all know about them Tanger outlets?
It's Tanger out there, the Tanger outlets.
I told you get to certain ages with S's on everything.
Yeah.
Everybody the same name.
He's squid for everything.
It's what? What I said? I said Tanger.
I said Tanger.
I said Tanger. 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 Yeah, I'm right.
You ain't never go to them Tanger outlets either. Them Tanger outlets either. You went to Woodbury Commons.
They had them when I went to Harrisburg.
See, she went to Harrisburg. V was in Harrisburg.
I went to Harrisburg too. I went to go.
Tanger outlets. It's
All right.
Tanger.
All right, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought he was black until I found out he didn't get charged. For real, I'm thinking like I got an uncle that would have did the same thing.
74-year-old white
Don't
man.
touch his money or his E&J.
I don't think we bringing out more guns than we need. Yeah. I don't think old black man ain't bringing out more guns than he needs.
All right. Well,
speaking of guns.
Well, before that, peace, BET. BET will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody else, speaking of guns, Robin Evans will be joining us. She runs the company Chicks with Triggers.
That's right. She is a certified firearm instructor, and she believes every woman needs to own a firearm and learn how to use it.
Not only firearms, learn how to defend yourself.
Learn how to defend yourself, period, but mostly guns.
That's right.
That's right.
And she does knife training, knife work as well.
Oh, I love that.
All right. And we're going to talk to her next. Robin Evans, when we come back, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.